Well, I don't know what happened there. Yes, Perky, we know you're here. Hi. Hello. No one's watching right now because I have to send out a new link because YouTube decided to end my broadcast. So let's try this one more time. Oh boy. All right, so I've lost my cameraman. I lost my feed. It's back now. We'll see how long we can do this. Oh. Anyway, we're back. Your Raleigh Raptors are live. 9 of you out there. Hello. And thanks for coming out and staying up late on a Sunday. Hopefully you have a holiday tomorrow. Now up to 11. All right, I'm going to stop keeping score now. Again, the fact that any of you are listening to this, I appreciate. Anyway, once again, we're here at Chilled Ponds, the other one, here in Hampton, Virginia. Hampton? Is that where we are? How many times are we going to chant? Come on, guys. We want to go home. Anyway. So soon to be underway here. Dropped and we're underway. Roy takes it in. He goes down. Corbett will dump it in. Keep it in. Continues to fight for it. Tries to get it out. Stegall over to Corbett. Fought for it. Stegall has it back now. Skates in. Out in front to Roy. Swings and misses. Still loose. Edwards will fight for it now. Tied up along the boards. Still tied up. Stegall will bring it out. Loses the handle, though. Roy chases along the boards, tries to send it out to Brown. Brown gets a piece of it. He's got to fight for it. That is a size mismatch if there ever was one. But Brown gets in there, gets the puck away. Now drive in. Shot is blocked. Navy will attempt to do the wraparound here. That goes behind the net. Brown will catch up to it. Skates past it, though. They'll fight. Roy tries to get it out. Sends around. Brown has it. He'll continue with it. Sends it over to Corbett. Corbett tries to get it out. Can't get it out of the zone. Now that'll go down. That's going to be icing. We'll bring it back the other way. 12:20 left in the first. No score. We'll have an adjustment. Now, puck goes past everyone. Now, recovered, sent down ice. Sorry, I'm a camera guy. I need to pay attention. Morris gets past a few, dumps it in. Lombardo in front, can't get all of it. Scott from the point. There's a shot. Rebound in front. Still tied up. Scott gets to it, though. Sends it back the other way. Navy has it. They'll send it down. Scott stops it. In front of us now. Dumped along the boards. Amistado will go chase after it. Tries to get a piece of it. Can't get all of it, so it goes back the opposite way. Navy will chase. All right, we're playing Navy. I may not have mentioned that earlier. It's late. Dumped in. Morris will chase after it. Gets sent back. Keener gets a piece of it, but Navy will take it back the other way. Lost stick there. There's the shot. Easy glove save there by Perkins. Edwards holding his wrist. That's not a great sign. So, uncalled slash. Rogers with the faceoff, gets sent over. Bouncing puck in front, knocked down by Driggers. Navy has it. They're looking for something. Sends it out. Kept in, though. There's the shot blocked. Sent back around the other way. Shot from the point. That'll go wide. Driggers after it. Gets out of the zone. They'll dump. That's offside. Brown will chase. Loses it for a second. We'll pick it back up, though. And then Rogers both tie it. It goes around the boards. Kept in by Navy. Shot on the pads. Rebound. That one goes wide. Other rebound attempt. Perkins falls on top of it. We'll get a stoppage. 10:32 left in the first. No score. No, it's not gonna be. There's no Wi-Fi here. Puck sent down. That's his off of Corbett. I'm paying attention. Back around. Scott will try to keep it in. He does. Goes into the corner. Scott keeps it in. Knocked back the other way. Navy will go. Stick flip by Amistad gets the puck away. Now in front. Opportunity there for Navy. They do not capitalize. Now puck crosses over. Corbett has it. Sends it over to Scott. Scott back around. Corbett. No icing there. As puck goes down. Ice. Now in front, Segal tries to put it in. Can't get there. Dumps back. Corbett absorbs the hit. Fisher fighting for it. Goes out. Edwards at the point. Fights off 3 Navy players. Segal brings it onside. He's tied up. Corbett will go rescue it. Attempt out in front, but Navy is there. Down ice. Out in front, Fisher will fight for that one, but it'll be Perkins that'll come out of the crease and knock it away. Edwards with a swing and miss there. Recovers, sends it back over to Corbett. Corbett, stretch pass over to Roy. Roy couldn't hold on to it, but he fouled it up, but now Navy has it going the other way. Scott does not make friends with a linesman. And it doesn't matter how many times you yell off. .8:32 left in the first period. Still no score. Tied up. Moore sends it over. Keener will take it. He'll bring it in. It'll get denied there. It's now dumped the other way. Sent back and forth. Brown sends it down ice over to Lombardo. Sorry, paying attention. I'm not a good camera person. Tied up. Navy gets it. They'll bring it out. Yep. They tried it, but it was offside. Now sent in. Brown will go get a piece of it. It'll be Navy that has it. Sent back the other way. Lombardo has it, brings it into the zone. That gets tied up along the boards. Coming the other way. There's the shot. Saved by Perkins and sent out, not all the way out. Brown will get it off the board, send it over to Lombardo. Lombardo tries to get out of the zone. That'll be picked up by Navy. Keener, though, gets a piece of it. Sent off the boards. Kept in by Scott, though. Go back and forth. Scott close to a trip there, but it wasn't. Now sent off the boards. Scott will send it off the glass, gets it into the neutral zone. Navy takes it. A little weak pass there, but they recover. It'll be Scott that takes it. He brings it into the zone. That shot gets blocked. Trigger's hard in the corner. Rogers keeps it in. Sent around, high off the glass. Fisher has it behind the net. Sends it around to Rogers. Rogers gets it tied up. And some Navy on Navy violence there. Friendly fire, you might say, if you were clever. That puck gets back. Lee's got to be on his horse there. But knocked away. Good save there. And now the goal is off the bearings, moorings. Whatever you want to call it. 5:48 left in the first. Still no score. Puck sent out. Roy got a piece of it, couldn't get all of it. Sent back around into the corner. Navy will dig it out. They'll send it around. Corbett with a contact. Brown sends it over to Roy. Roy was getting ready to bring it over. Made the wise choice to hold on to it as Corbett got offside. Edwards takes the puck. Sends it back around the other way.
Wake up! Come on, guys!
Puck sent all the way down ice. Went off of a stick, but I guess we didn't see that. Weird how the puck went in a different direction midway through, but who am I to explain science?
I'm going to ask to step in and help you.
Please. Thank you. Reinforcements are here. Puck drop tied up, sent out to the point. Navy sends it around. Puck gets dumped in. Fisher will take it. He sends it all the way down ice. We'll call that icing because the Navy player let the puck go past. But, you know, it's still icing. 4:43 left in the first period. No score. Scott tried to get it out. That gets blocked. Lombardo over. Keener sends it over to Fisher. Fisher's got the progress. He'll do the entry, but that gets knocked away. Keener will bring it in. Gets several stickless. Shot on net. We haven't had too many of those from the Raptors so far this game, so that's good. Tied up in the corner. Attempt to keep it in. It bounces over one player, but Navy has it. They'll try to bring it out. Keener with a good stick check there. That'll be offsides. And we get a stoppage, 4:02 left in the first period. Unofficial shot count, 6-3 Navy. Puck goes back mid-ice. Navy will dump it in. No icing. Brown sends it around. Amistadi can't get on it just. But it'll be Driggers that sends it down ice.
Good job.
Patty Lee with the Jedi mind trick attempt does not work. As the Navy goaltender was going for the puck, then realized he should not. So we get an icing. Rogers with a face-off. Navy keeps it in. They send it off the boards. Amistadi will send it around the backboards. Bouncing in front, knocked away. Shot in front, blocked by Rogers. Lee has it, tries the backhand. Doesn't get all the way out. That's there. Good play by Driggers to pick it up. He sends it down ice. Lee has it. There's the shot. Rebound. Good shot there by Lee. Goaltender stopped it but couldn't get all of it. So big juicy rebound. Brown from the point. Shot just wide. Rogers has it. He gets it out in front. Wrap around in front. Rogers there.
Go!
Driggers picks it up. He says over to Lee. Lee tries to get it out into the slot. That goes off of a skate. Good job there by the Raptors to keep it onside. Or offside, as the case may be. Puck sent in. Raptors making a line change. But out in front, puck gets deflected up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage. 2:27 left in the first period. No score. Thank you, viewing audience, for staying awake. We have no choice. It's about 12 degrees in here. Sent high off the boards and off of a hand. Corbett almost got it. Corbett gets back onside. Good job there. Stegall tries to get it over to him. He fights off one defender, but the other one takes it away. And knocked away by Roy. Roy over to Corbett. There's the shot. And an amazing glove save by the Navy goaltender. Corbett thought he had it. I think we did too.
First offensive zone.
And now we've got an equipment adjustment because we need this game to go just a little bit longer. 2:06 left. The Raptors take the face-off in their offensive zone for the first time in this game. Sent around the boards. Scott tries to keep it in, but cannot, so everybody goes back onside. Attempt at pressure, but Navy will bring it in. They'll lose the handle. Instead, check. Edwards gets to it. He'll kick it forward. Navy will send it back in. Scott sends it off the glass. Goes into a player or two. Corbett sends it forward. Roy can't get to it in time. Sent back around the other way. Cross ice pass to no one in particular. Stegall will take it. Pass to Corbett. Corbett keeps it. Brings it into the zone. Tries to get around the defender. Cannot. Puck gets sent back around. Scott has it. Sends it into the skates. That'll go into the corner. Scott will pick this one up and will knock it off of the glass. Bouncing puck will go all the way down ice for an icing. 48.12 seconds left. We have to go to hundreds because, well, I mean, you saw the last game. 48 and some change seconds left in the first period. Raptors have picked up their game a little bit, but it's still a 0-0 game. Still tied up, shot on net. Perkins shakes his head no. They tried to bang it in there. Puck sent in. Puck sent over to the corner. Lombardo will chase after it. Big bang in the corner there. Gets out. That's blocked. Keener takes it away. One timer from Morris. Had the opportunity, but now in front of Lombardo. Lots of sliding around. Amistadi from the point goes off of a kneecap. Morris with a wraparound over to Keener. But that's going to be the period. Again, Raptors pick it up in the second half of that period. Although Morris is shaking his hand there, that's not great. So he may have taken a shot off the hand or a slash. But at the end of one, no score. Raptors need a win here to get into the good part of the playoffs. A loss or tie gets them in the not good part of the playoffs. And by not good, I mean consolation games, which no one cares about. That may sound harsh, but it's reality. No one really wants to play in a consolation game. Consolation games exist because the tournament companies tell you that you'll get 4 games if you give them money. And generally, the opening parts, you get 3 games to determine what place your team is in. And then a 4th game, which ends up being either a playoff game or the game that they're legally obligated to give you. 14 minutes now for the second period, and we'll see what we can do. Knock back the other direction. Navy tries to get a piece of it. Brown was ready to lay the body in. Puck over to Lee. Lee sends it over to Driggers. Driggers with a pass over to Edwards. Edwards fights for it in the corner. He sends it around back over to Driggers. Navy has it. They'll try to get it out. Picked up by Lee, though. He sends it hard across the crease. No one there in front, though. Brown keeps it in. Navy sends it around the boards. Edwards attempts to keep it in. Everybody's onside now, so Edwards with a shot. That just goes wide. Pro tip if you're a Navy coach, don't let him take that shot. Blatant hold there, drawn by Jalen Rogers. And the Raptors will go on the power play. 12:59 in the second period. I mean, that one wasn't even subtle. We'll call it a hook. Hook, hold, same difference. They're all 2 minutes when it comes down to it.
Except when it's 5 minutes.
Except when they're 5 minutes when you tomahawk somebody with a stick. That's not good. Navy trying to figure out if they want 4 or 7 or 9, how many players they want. They're allowed 4 plus the goalie. All right, puck goes out to Scott. Scott with a shot. Great shot from Brady Scott from the point.
Let's go, Raptors!
Goaltender able to block it and drop it in front of him. Stegall with the second attempt here. But that one gets sent out. He'll have to go chase for it. Scott will pick this one up. And Scott gets called for the slash. Because the Navy player couldn't hold on to their stick. A lack of skill does not designate a penalty normally. But in this case, it does. So we'll have a minute 41 of 4-on-4 play. Puck sent down the ice. Corbett on his horse. Navy will attempt to bring this one out. Cross-ice pass. Good play there. Knocked away shot on net. Finally swallowed up by Perkins. We'll get a stoppage. 12:19 left in the second. And we'll swap out a few players. Keener, Lombardo, Fisher. Anyway, Lombardo has it, sends it over to Keener, who's coming across the slot, but goaltender got a piece of it. Navy will bring this one in. Roy knocks it away. Two poke checks there. Attempts to get to it. Keener gets a piece of it, sends it over, and then intercepts the pass. Pass over to Lombardo. Bounces off the stick. He'll go recover it. Fisher keeps it in. He'll send it around the boards. Roy went to go chase after it. Navy got it past him. Keener couldn't get all of it. Now shot on net. Good save by Perkins. I sent over the boards the other way. Wrapped around. Navy will pick this one up in the corner. Keener goes after it, though, and he'll take it away. Keener skates it out. He's got some open ice. It's 4-on-4 hockey. Just lost the handle. Roy sends it cross ice over to Fisher. Fisher will dump it in. And that is the end of the penalty. Roy from the point shoots it. Gets deflected, goes over into the corner. Fisher gets a piece of it. Have to watch the cherry-picking Navy player there. Sent back. Roy will bring this one in. Great move there. Shot, score!
Let's go!
Sometimes he's Nick Roy, but that move was pure Nicholas Wah. And 10:36 left in the first period. The Raptors take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, it's Nick. I thought it was Nick. I just saw the one.
Wah broke some ankles. I'm going to keep calling him Wah for the next period now. Nick Roy broke some ankles and then put one into the back of the net. The Raptors have the lead. Puck sent out. Lead official trying to just to protect himself. Brown gets a piece of it. He'll fight for it over along the board. Triggers all the people. Shot gets knocked away by Amistadi. Goes into the boards. Fight for it out to the point. Navy tries to get to it. Patty Lee, though, takes it away, sends it over. Rogers will bring it in. Yep, everybody's offside. Everybody's offside. Now we're good. Okay. That was offsides, but we won't call that one. Lee sends it into the neutral zone. So dumped in. Rogers sends it over. Cross ice pass. That one player for Navy tries to get to it. Him and Brown work on it. Driggers digs in. Now behind the net, knocked away by Brown. After the point, there's the shot. Blocked. Going to attempt the wraparound. Good play by Brown there to stop that. Now after the point, there's a shot through traffic, but swallowed up by Perkins.
Let's go, Perk!
8:54 left in the second period. Raptors holding a 1-0 lead. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nick Roy with the score for the Raptors. Face off in the Raptors defensive zone. Sent out to the point. Good block there by Roy. Good strength there by Stegall, but sends the puck down, but Roy won't be able to catch up to it in time, and that'll be an icing. Luke Stegall using that cowboy strength. Yeah, tied up. Sent out into the neutral zone. Navy will have to chase after it. Corbett going to put on the pressure. They get it out of the zone. Stegall can't get to it, but Corbett does. Corbett will dump it. Takes one a little high. We'll just let that go. Out to the point. Edwards sends it back around. Sent back out. Edwards will weave through some traffic. Can't get to it. Scott sends it back around. Roy has it. Corbett goes down. There's the shot on net. Stegall will fight for it, but Navy will take it the other way. Scott knocks the puck away from the Navy player. Big mush behind. Somebody's got to grab the puck, though. It'll be Scott, who sends it off of the hindquarters of the player. One official called icing. The other official yelled really loud and said no. So that who yells loudest gets it. Edwards will stay with it. Gets it over to Corbett. Corbett back over to Edwards. Saw too much traffic. Keener will bring it in. That gets knocked back the other way. Scott with the attempt there, but shot and save. Massive humanity there going for it.
There it is.
Edwards knocks it forward over to Lombardo. Lombardo tries to get it past. Puck sent over. Morris trying to figure out where it was there. Now Scott sends it down ice. Brady Scott with.
Hey, Brady, you get. Go figure it out. New cow. Figure it out. Lou.
Lead official said it was not icing. The other official blew the whistle anyway. So we'll get it at mid-ice. Sent in. Morris gets a piece of it, sends it in. Enough distraction there that it could have been dangerous, but the Navy goaltender falls on top of it. So it's 6:27 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Raptors. Faceoff goes off to the side. They picked up in front. Shot! Oh, deflected by the goaltender. crash into the boards, sent out. Amistadi tries to get it. Perkins doing his best Pyotr Kochetkov impression there. Comes out of the crease and does the poke check to get the puck away. That was a good play there. That was sent across the crease. Morris sends it out. Lombardo going for it. He has it, sends it in. But just offsides for the Raptors. Official in the proper position there, so we'll take his word for it. 5:44 left in the second period. Raptors still holding on to a 1-0 lead. Puck brought in, tied up by Lee. Now goes into the corner. It'll be Rogers that goes after it. Drop pass. Lee will pick this one up. Edwards went for the big shot there, but leaves a 2-on-1 opportunity. Shot on net. Swallowed up by Perkins. Good job on the 2-on-1 there by Brown to eliminate the pass. Leaving the puck carrier with only one blatant direct shot, which Perkins will take every day of the week. Patty Lee with the puck. He'll bring it into the zone. Tries to send it over to Driggers. Driggers can't get it over, though. But he fights for it. He'll get it back. Keeps it in the zone. Oh, boy! Navy goaltender, who's actually been really strong in this game. Shot on net, knocked away, though. But, man, that Navy goaltender. Pinball there. Stegall trying to get his way through. Hits an official. Bouncing puck. Edwards will take this one around the defender as the rest of the Raptors attempt the line change. Stegall gets taken down. Say it with me at home. No call. Yeah, Stegall got low bridged on that one. But we're just going to let that go. 4:32 left in the second period. I think we've stopped counting shots on the scoreboard. You can never depend on those anyway. Puck sent out. Fisher has the angle, though. Too much hesitation there from Navy. Goes back. Roy will pick this one up. Sends it over to Corbett. Back to Roy. Shot. Score! If you know the Hollywood Squares, you know it's just tic-tac-toe.
Keep it up.
Roy to Corbett to Roy again, who bangs home his own rebound. With 4:10 left in the second period, it's 2-0 Raptors. One scored by Nicholas Waugh, the other scored by Nick Roy. They're the same person. I just like to pretend I'm French sometimes. Or French-Canadian. Not really French. Okay. Puck sent in. Raptors with a shot. Good save there, but I mean, that was good pressure. Cross pass. Fisher with a shot. That just goes wide, and the Raptors are buzzing. Taken away. Roy has it again. Cross ice pass to Fisher again. Big save. Now Navy sends it back. That's going to be an icing. But a high stick. And Scott gets called for the high stick. Didn't notice it there, so I'm not sure what happened, but the Raptors will have a penalty to kill. Now there's some discussion. What are we discussing? I guess the discussion is it was an icing, but it was also a penalty, so where do we have the face-off? I think the face-off should technically be in the Raptors' defensive zone, and that's where they'll decide to have it. So with 3:39 left in the second period and the Raptors holding a 2-0 lead, they'll have 2 minutes of a penalty to kill. Lombardo with the face-off here. Sends it into the linesman. Sent out to the point. Navy has it. Here's the shot. Finally covered by Perkins. He got a piece of it, couldn't find it at first, but then made the cover. It doesn't matter when you cover it, as long as you eventually do. Another face-off, 3:29 left. Puck sent around the boards. Navy holds on to it, sends it out to the point.
Get him, Pork! Get him!
Bouncing puck in front. That was very dangerous. Amistadi tries to get to it. Sent out. One linesman said, "Nah, it's okay." The other linesman, though, on the far side, he could see it. Said, "Nah, bro, that's offside." I absolutely know he said, "Nah, bro." Trust me on that one. Puck drop. Navy sends it in. Brown gets to it. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Cross-ice pass. There's a shot. Saved by Perkins. Morris. Bang. Gets the puck out. Good play there. Lombardo with an aggressive move there. He hits the puck on the other side. In front to Morris. Just goes over the net. Got to remember, though, we are on a kill, so Amistadi. Good keep there by Navy to keep it in the zone. But Keita ties it up, and Amistadi knocks it out of the zone, so Navy will have to go back onside. Dumped in. Brown sends it along the boards. Well, no, it's emphatically called no icing, but of course there's no icing because we're trying to kill a penalty here. 20 seconds left on that penalty, by the way. 1:57 left in the second period. Puck sent cross ice. Dumped in. Amistadi will pick it up. They get a piece of it, but Keener will get it out of the zone, forcing Navy to reset. They do, but that's going to be the penalty. Good movement there. Shot brought down. Amistadi will send it off the boards. Driggers couldn't get a piece of it. And it will eventually, because it's rolling on its side, actually make its way down and be icing. 1:25 left in the second period. The Raptors hold a 2-0 lead. Both goals by Nick Roy. As the Raptors take a face-off deep in their defensive zone. Face-off sent over to the boards, out to the point. Sent behind the net. Fisher will take it. He sends it along the boards. Tied up. Goes off of Lee's skate and will get out of the zone. They're very offside. Edwards takes the puck. Sends it over to Fisher. Fisher gets a piece of it, but not all of it that he'd like. Cross-ice pass. Edwards was getting ready to take it out. That gets knocked away by Lee. Brought in. Perkins, though. Good save there. Shot. Score. Too much traffic in front. With 45 seconds left in the second period, Navy gets their first goal to make it a 2-1 game. Navy goaltender needs to stay the hell in his crease. You don't get to be in the handshake line. You're a goalie. Show some class here, boys.
Go Raptors.
Raptors dig in, tie it up. Scott sends it off the boards over to Corbett. Corbett gets to it. It gets cut off. Sent back the other way. Nick Roy has it. Nick Roy gets taken off the puck, though. Gets mad. Takes it back. Sends it the other way. Too many Raptors on one side of the ice. Not enough on the other. Sent in. Picked up by Navy. Navy will try to get it out. Roy gets a piece of it. They'll get it out. Scott dumps it in. Back the other way. Brown tries to get it in. Roy sends it back. Last minute shot from Brady Scott was too late, unfortunately. Also, goalie saved it anyway. At the end of 2, Raptors 2, Navy 1. It's a much tighter game than the Raptors would like. Coach Winter with some last-minute instructions. Well, not last minute. It's technically between the second and third period. There's 14 minutes left. So some last 14-minute instructions. Raptors need to play the game that they were playing a good portion of that second period. But continue to play smart hockey. I think they got a little bit too comfortable, maybe. And too much comfort leads to mistakes. Seagal, Roy, Corbett, your forwards. Scott, Brown, your defenseman. Tied up. Scott sends it over.
Here we go.
Okay, we called the hand pass a little, like one pass too late there, but all right, whatever. Let's go back again. Tied up. Seagal will take it. Brings it down ice. Gets it past a couple of defenders. Dekes a few, but has the puck taken away. Scott stands in, though, and he'll take the puck. He'll bring it into the zone. Drop pass to Corbett. Corbett with a shot. Goes high. Corbett will get his own rebound. Attempts to send it around the boards. Sent out. Scott will pick this one up. Shot! Good shot, good screen, but unfortunately for the Raptors, good save. 13-12 left in the third period. Raptors still holding on to that 2-1 lead. And Keenan to take the face off here. Tied up Lombardo with a shot. Good screen. But goaltender makes the save. That was a smart shot by Lombardo there. Keto with the face-off again. That gets tied up. Morris shoots it just wide. Fisher will go after it. He goes to dump it in, sends it around. Keener will pick it up. He sends it around the other way. Fisher goes to pick it up. He fights for it. A little close to a hold there, but Amistadi pass goes into the corner. Navy has it. They send it back. Keener will pick it up, though. Gets past the attempted check, and he'll bring it out. He's got Lombardo with him. Still got it. Brings it behind the net. Now out in front. Too many players wanted that puck. Keener's got it back, though. He's going to crash net. Nope. Brings it back around over to Fisher in front. Fisher was just in an unfortunate position. Lombardo, though, with a shot, just goes wide. He saw a great opportunity. Teed it up. Now picked, sent back in. Navy will bring it out. Amistadi will go step in front of it. Lombardo sends it over. Fisher has it. Fisher puts it on net. Save. Navy goes to recover. Trigger's in front. But it goes off of his stick. Scott cuts it off. Sent back around the other way. Triggers gets a piece of it. Sends it over to Lee. Lee will dump it in. He'll go chase. Rogers has it. Sends it out in front of Triggers. Just one. Recovers. So close. Driggers is smelling a goal opportunity, but can't get there. Perkins needs to get back in his crease, out in front. We'll get a whistle. Scott back in the box. 10:47 left in the third period. Scott needs to be careful. 4 penalties should be a game misconduct. So he needs to be on his best behavior for the rest of the game. Raptors will have a penalty to kill here with 10:47 left in the third. Puck sent off of a player. Now knocked forward. Corbett's got some open ice. Tries to send it in. Couldn't get the right angle. Now that's sent. Edwards will pick it up at the point. There's the shot. That just goes wide. Tied up in front. Goaltender just gets a piece of it. Edwards sends it back the other way. Now tied up. Corbett will bring it in. Corbett with a shot in front. Good save there by Navy. They send it down ice. Segal will fight for it. Big check in the corner. And now covered by Perkins. 10 minutes even on the clock. 1:13 left on the penalty. To Scott. 2-1 Raptors.
Okay.
Puck sent back. Navy will take it. Picked up, though, by Fisher. He gets the forward over to Lombardo. Lombardo through the snow. Sends it off of the boards. Navy has to hold on to the puck. They were offside. Sent in. Roy will bring it in. That gets knocked away. Sent back around the other way. Morris goes for it in the corner. He'll fight for it. Navy has it, though. They send it into the other corner. In front. Shot from the point. Big screen there. There's a definite size mismatch. There's 2. Got to watch that back door. Good knock away. Gets out of the zone. Morris will keep it in the neutral. Now Navy will attempt to get another thing going. Good play by Lombardo there to stop that progress. goes into the corner. Fisher will now go after it. In front, but picked up, sent all the way down ice. And that's the end of the penalty. As the Raptors make a line change. Puck brought in. Driggers gets it out of the zone. So Navy will have to reset. Lots of spinning around, not a lot of puck movement. Now Navy has it. They dance with it a little bit. Lee had it, but went off of a skate. Shot goes wide. Driggers goes after it. That'll get picked up by Roy. Roy gets it off of a skate. Here he comes. Oh. Went off of a pad, I guess. I don't know. Shot. Blocked there by Perkins. Sent down ice. Icing waved off. Okay. Not sure why. Puck to mid-ice now. Navy will bring it in. That one's blocked. Amasadi trying to find it. It's a tough thing when you block a shot. A lot of times you're not sure how the deflection went off. That goes all the way down ice. That'll be an icing. I mean, we're all tired. And 7:11 left in the third period. 2-1 Raptors lead. 11:59 on my phone. It's almost tomorrow. Fisher comes to make sure that the net is on its bearings there. That was nice of him. Faceoff goes into the corner. Keener will go pick it up. He gets held a bit. That should be offside. That's not going to help, but it's okay. Corbett's got it, and he'll send it over. So the missed offside, we won't worry about. Tied up. Keener will pick this one up. He sends it forward, brings it into the zone. Looking for the pass, sends it over to Stegall. Shot, score!
All right, boys, let's go! That's 30.
Good weight there by Keener, looking for the pass. Gets Luke Stegall in front for the tip-in. And with 6:36 left in the third period, the Raptors have a 3-1 lead.
Do it again.
One more, let's go.
Morris to take the face off here. Lee will bring it in. Here's the shot. High and gloved by the Navy goaltender. Did the old Statue of Liberty there. Thought he was thinking maybe he wanted to pass it off, but he did not. Puck goes into the corner. Navy will try to send it out. Fisher pinches up. Navy looking for the pass here. They'll bring it into the zone. Lost stick goes into the corner. Check now sent in. Lombardo gets it. He sends it cross ice. Kept in by Navy, but then Morris tries to get it out. That goes off of a pad. Morris uses the cup and knocks it forward. Morris will dig it out of the snow. A little bit of leg contact there. That's going to go most of the way, but not all of the way, because this ice is just pretty much a snowdrift at this point. Wrap around the 10th, still blocked. Bouncing puck, kicked over. That's kept along the boards, sent around. Lombardo tries to get to it, but odd bounce. Blocked by Edwards' skate. Fisher will take it. He sends it to mid-ice. Was going for a streaking Lombardo there. Sent off the backboards. Corbett will go pick this one up. And Corbett just sends it the length of the ice. Perhaps to allow for a full line change. Perhaps Corbett thought that one of the officials played for us. We'll never know. But allows a little bit of time to pass. So 4:49 left in the third. Again, Raptors up 3-1. Roy Stegall. Not Bell Biv DeVoe. That's absolutely something different. Broken stick now. Sent deep into the zone.
Ice. Thank you.
One official who is cleaning up some litter, some debris, as Nick Roy's 2-goal stick is now in 2 pieces, unfortunately. Face off, Rogers gets a piece of it, sends it into the corner. Rogers will go after it. He's looking for the pass in front. Driggers almost had it. Brown tries to keep it in. Gets off of the Navy player. Navy will dump it in. They'll go chase. Corbett goes after it. He sends it along the boards. Picked up out of the zone. Corbett will get past the defender who tries to hook him. The shot, rebound! Oh my goodness! Spencer Driggers right there on the doorstep. I thought he had it. John Keeter thought he had it. We all thought he had it. But Amistadi will take the puck and bring it down ice now. Crosses mid-ice. Dumped in by Lee. But we are offside.
They all came out. That's okay. Yeah, because you tag up and you go.
We were never officially onside. When one would come out, the other one would go in. It was just... Anyway. So, face off in the Raptors defensive zone. 3:20 left in the third. Puck sent in. Edwards sends it around the boards. He gets out of the zone. That's good for the Raptors. Pressure put on by Lee. Sends it over. Edwards tries to keep it in. He can't, but Keener will get it. He'll bring it back around the other way. Keener will draw the penalty. Keener draws the trip.
Sure.
Navy coach arguing that he hit him with the shoulder. He might have, but his legs also caught him in the legs and tripped him. And that is... Navy unaware that when you get a penalty, you're supposed to have less players than the other team. Good try. You have to try it sometimes. Out to the point, Edwards has it. The whip, the shot, gets a pad on it. Sent back around the other way. Here's the shot. That gets blocked. Edwards tried to get a piece of it. Could not. Sent back the other way. Fisher will take this one. Sends it over. Pass to Lombardo. Lombardo brings it in. Loses the handle. Recovers. Shot. Loose in front. Lee goes after it, but gets sent down the length of the ice. 2:18 left. Keener will pick this one up. And we'll bring it in. Pass behind Lee, but then knocked away by Keener. Lombardo will fight for it, but Navy gets it. Some fancy footwork there. The shot, glove save, and a beauty by Perkins. So 1:55 left in the third period. 1:01 remaining on the penalty to the Navy player. Raptors hold a 3-1 lead. Gotta wonder if they're going to pull that goaltender. I mean, why not at this point? It worked against us last game. Stegall has the puck in the corner. He held on to it. Nobody was going to do anything with it. But he brings it to Nick Roy. Nick Roy has it, puts on the brakes, sends it across the way. That gets deflected and into the netting. Did you know that there are brakes on skates? I didn't. Apparently Nick Roy's skates has them, though.
Yeah, he played for 2 years.
Stegall with the face-off. Just making sure there's 4 of them out there. There is. They'll dump it. Brown gets a piece of it. Sent over to Stegall. Stegall weaves through one, but can't get it past the other one. Puck goes in. Roy will go pick this up. Sends it cross ice over to Morris. Morris over to Corbett. Back to Roy. Roy threads the needle. Sends it back over to Brown. Brown with the shot into a girder, I think. So 57.05 seconds remaining. I think Roy's a little bit disappointed to be going off the ice as he wanted the Hattie, but we want fresh players out there. Triggers tries to get to it. Held on by the Navy player. Still. Puck goes out, kept in by Navy. And that gets deflected up into the netting. 33.18 seconds left in the third period. Raptors still holding the 3-1 lead, and the Navy goalie still in his crease.
Just cleaning his inbox.
Just making a little feng shui there with the snow in front of him. Sent around the boards into the corner. Triggers tries to get it out. So out of the point, there's the shot. Blocked. Triggers sends it over. That gets dumped to the goaltender. That goaltender's having some issues with that stick. Patty Lee with a shot. That gets saved. Lee sends it around the boards again with 10 seconds remaining. Rogers will pick this one up. He goes for the shot. That goes across the crease. 2-1. That's it. So even after the late hit attempt, both captains, though, shake it off. And it's all good. So, final score, Raptors 3, Navy Rams 1. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm lying. We won't see you tomorrow. We'll see you later today as your Raptors will go into the playoff round.
At the closer rink.
At the closer rink. At the slightly warmer rink. If there is such a thing. But that's it. We're not mad anymore. We're just very, very tired, and we have a long trip back. Can we get back to the hotel before 1 a.m.? We'll see. But until then, we'll see you later today.
Says all signs point to no.
Yeah. Avoid the black ice, everyone. We will see you later.